A real blow for Arsenal before a ball has been kicked. Thierry Henry has told me he'll be out for a lengthy time to recuperate a body racked by too much football over the last 4 years. But there's no truth, he says, in stories that he stormed out of the club yesterday. The 152nd North London derby, the first in this stadium where no away side has yet won. Can Tottenham create history, end 13 years without an away victory in this derby fixture, and gain revenge for losing out on a Champions League place to their deadly rivals in May? With Porto and Chelsea both away to come this week, Arsene Wenger is calling this Arsenal's moment of truth. No Henry, Flamini with a calf problem, or Sondros banned. Giroud comes in at centre-half. Adebayor, Eboué, Clichy, Fabregas and Ljungberg all return. 6 changes in all. Tottenham make 2. Tainio plays his first league game since September. Keane swaps places with Defoe, who goes to the bench. Keane's 9th North London derby. He's never won one. Tottenham without an away league victory anywhere since April. Wilson heads it down. Now it'll come to Van Persie. He looks for Ljungberg. Ljungberg's still in there. This is Adebayor holding off the challenge of Malbranc and somehow stumbling his way into the box. Clever play, Fabregas, and it comes to Rosicky. Early pressure on Tottenham Hotspur here. Fabregas has it again. Looking for Ljungberg in the box, who tumbled. Tentative appeals from the Arsenal players towards Graham Poll. Well, from that angle he had a claim. He had a strong claim, you know. Michael Dawson seemed to be leaning down on him, or was Ljungberg burrowing in underneath? Gael Clichy. Rosicky. Looking for Van Persie. No free kick given by Graham Poll, as King and Van Persie came together. The most experienced Tottenham player in this particular fixture. Getting back with Van Persie. Keane, Malbranc, and he frees Berbatov. No one in the middle, he'll have to hold it up. Eboué went to ground, it's steered back to Malbranc. Very good opportunity for Spurs and for Steve Malbranc to score his first goal in a Tottenham shirt. Did Eboué make the right decision in going to ground there? And Malbranc stealing in unmarked, steered it wide. Malbranc. He can't hit them from that range, but chooses to find Tainio. Looks for a turn. That's lovely football. Berbatov just offside. But what a crisp move by Tottenham. Really good football. Played quickly into feet. Good movement. Oh, he's onside. He's onside, you know. Eboué's playing him on. Here's Berbatov. Gobbled up by Touré. And he's onside. Adebayor. First real chance of the game for Arsenal. Adebayor takes it. 19 minutes gone. Arsenal are ahead as Spurs waited for a flag that didn't come and now question the assistant referee's decision. It's his first league goal since mid-October, and the hug from Thierry Henry tells the story. Well, he's standing in an offside position. Henry had one disallowed at Fulham for offside. Adebayor looking as if he was off, allowed to go on, and this one counts. Arsenal thought that Bolton's goal last weekend should have been disallowed. Thierry Henry very much here at the Emirates Stadium, despite what you might read, and very much delighted with an Arsenal goal. Martignol quick to question the decision. Graham Poll quick to make his authority tell. Freddie Ljungberg. Fabregas. Back to Ljungberg. Comes to Van Persie. Tried to squirt it to Ljungberg, who was clipped. That's a good decision. Asuakoto was the man who was drawn into the challenge, and he's having his work cut out to deal with Freddie Ljungberg. Swipe at the ball. That's a rash challenge. Robin van Persie. Not scored against Spurs, but very nearly did there. It only needed a touch in the middle as well from Giroud. Giroud stepped over it. Had he made contact, Arsenal surely would have had a 2-goal buffer. Left it to curl in, but it curled wide. Fabregas. Arsenal today trying to avoid a third defeat on the spin for the first time in a year. And ahead. And looking good value for it. Adebayor profits from the mistake. Van Persie. Fabregas. Quickly to Rosicky. Takes it beyond Chimbonda. Challenge goes in. A penalty kick. Chimbonda was challenging. He was involved in controversy in his last big high-profile London derby, Tottenham-Chelsea, and he is again, Graham Paul. Rosicky crumpled under Chimbonda's challenge as he stretched for it. Did he get a touch on the ball? I think he might just have nicked the ball there. He certainly was stretching, but I think he made contact with the ball before the player. The Arsenal captain here beats Robinson. Arsenal 2, Tottenham Hotspur 0. And Spurs will feel aggrieved at both the Arsenal goals. A week of pain is melting away from Arsenal's shoulders. The captain watches on from the sidelines. It's been a wretched week for Arsene Wenger. He can celebrate. Tainio. And now Keane. Malbranc goes down. Berbatov. He goes down. Spurs look to Graham Paul. And not one decision has gone their way in the first half. Malbranc is the first to go down under a challenge from Fabregas, who then claimed that Berbatov was offside. I think Berbatov simply stumbled. They might have a case for the Fabregas challenge, but no, Berbatov fell over. Tainio, corner kick for Spurs. It's their first corner of the game. Graham Poll here wants a word with Robbie Keane and Ibue. There's been no physical contact, I think, between the two of them. They're just jostling for position. Keane was bouncing away, as he's done again. Now he gets in front of Lehmann. And the corner kick was aimed at Berbatov. Genius. Header away by Gilberto, who's important for Arsenal defending set pieces. Zakora. Lee, who's probably a better attacking left-back than Asua Koto. Lennon, cutting in from the line. Genius, who's missed the last 3 games injured. When he let that one fly, that's the first save he's had to make. Kick came out to Lennon. They did much better at the start of this second half. Genius, it was wobbling a little bit in the air, but the goalkeeper couldn't get it away. And the Arsenal defenders looked fairly unhappy at him. Van Persie's made the forward run. Genius is there with him. Van Persie, pulled down, was he? It's another penalty kick. Genius, the offender, was always stretching. Gets the yellow card. That was all about Robin Van Persie's strength. Ljungberg. Tottenham should have dealt with it much better than they did. Van Persie. Did he handle it? Certainly, Genius flicked out a foot. Tottenham can't complain about the challenge. Whose arm did it hit? I think that hits Van Persie's arm. Gilberto for a 3-0 lead in the North London derby. The captain strokes it. Arsenal 3, Tottenham Hotspur 0 with 18 minutes to go. Tottenham Hotspur will moan about the goals, that's for sure. Decisions have not gone their way, but that is a commanding scoreline to have to look at if you're the Tottenham boss. Robinson went the wrong way. Gilberto's second spot kick of the game and 5th goal of the season, but Van Persie knocked the ball down with his arm. Another decision goes Arsenal's way. They will say they have been on the wrong end of controversial decisions in the last 2 games. Here's Baptista, allowed to turn beyond Genus, but not King. Lee. Tottenham's passing has been poor for long periods, and this is a great run by Abele and a fine save by Robinson. Still alert, Paul Robinson, sign of a very, very good goalkeeper. Gilberto. Arsenal's biggest win over Spurs in 4 years. A smile at the end of a wretched week for Arsene Wenger. Tottenham Hotspur will have their thoughts and complaints about Arsenal's 3 goals, that is for sure. But I don't think even the most ardent Tottenham fan could complain that Arsenal were the better side. Arsenal romped it in the end, according to the scoreline, 3-0.
We had a little bit, maybe the turning points went for us today and not for them, but overall you have to work hard for your luck as a team, and that's what we did today, and my team deserves plenty of credit.
You have to stand up and be counted, and that is what we are. In away games, in home games we do better, and even physically, but today I think we gave them too much of the ball and we never controlled the game.
Were you onside for the goal?
Yeah, I think so. That's what a lot of people told me. I don't even know whether there is offside or onside, but the important thing for me as a striker is to score, and I put the ball into the net, and that's all.
Did you think the first Arsenal goal was offside? Did you think they were penalties against your side?
No, I think it was on the edge, the first ball. I don't know, it's difficult to see, but the first penalty decision was wrong. And the other one with Van Persie was handball, so that was wrong as well. But I can't complain about that.
Now, we spoke with Thierry Henry earlier. He said he'll be out for a period of time. How long will that be, us and Arsenal fans would like to know?
I don't know.
Is this just a culmination of 4 years of, so many games for him, really?
Well, I don't know. It's very difficult to explain, and it's very difficult to speak about that before we